Howdy, folks. Welcome back to Subnautica. Give me a moment to hop into the game and we'll get started here. Alright, so where I left off, if I recall, I was doing a bit of base building, uh, a bit of expansion, a bit of learning about the base. Just need to flood it once or twice before you understand, how bases work, that sort of thing. So here I am in my observatory, kind of looking out into the sea. Granted, there's not too much that you can view from this point, but a view's a view. In here, you've got our main workroom, or whatever you want to call it. Um, Over here, we have our emergency food station, just in case I ever get to the point where I don't have food and or water. I can always grab a snack for free, grab some coffee for free, and subsist on that until
Calorie intake recommended.
uh, such such things no longer need to be worried about, or until I can have enough to go out and get my own. Over here, we've got our storage. So, uh, we're just keeping all our materials somewhat organized. Things for crafting, I'll go over here. Over here, I believe, is tools and equipment, and I guess a few other random things like modules, that sort of thing. In here, what do we have? Food, water. Okay, so immediately as we enter, we've got our cat poster right on the wall as we enter. And any messages we receive immediately come in right there. And then over here, we've got our scanning system. So we're able to scan for all these different things, which I think I do need to get back to doing. Data box. I don't know what that is, but I'll start scanning for it. Way out here, huh? Interesting. I don't know what that is. I may have to have a look. And then back here, we've got our restroom. No, that's it's the wrong word for this. Room for rest. Our bedroom. Not quite a bedroom, I don't think. It has a bed that we can sleep in, but more of a relaxation room to get away from the work part, I guess. So we've got movie posters hanging up. We've got, uh, I guess, a poster of the ship that flew out in. Got a model, got a hat, got room for more things like this if I come across it. Then, of course, our reinforced portion of the base, which keeps the rest of it from being flooded. And then, of course, we get to listen to the manatee-esque sounds of whatever that creature is that swims over there. Oh, and over here, we've got treats, which, let me check my inventory, okay, which saw my hand for a moment. Not sure what was going on with that. is use the planter. Okay, I have to get right up close to the tree to harvest it. Alright, so for the moment,
Vital signs stabilizing.
just feeding off the tree, I guess. Replant what we eat. We won't have to worry about running out. I may get some other things just for a variety. I don't know if there is like better or worse food. Like I'm sure some of it gives more food than water, some of it more water than food, that sort of thing. Um, but yeah, so I've got that. It's great for eating food while at the base. Not so much for taking with you. For travel food, I suppose I would salt some fish or something like that, so it would last a bit. Um, and then you have a habitat builder, which lets us know of some of the things that we have researched. I think there's a few things in here. Maybe not this page. Is it this one? Yeah, we still need to find information for a nuclear reactor, battery charger, and power cell charger are two things that would definitely be things that I want to get. And then just a bunch of other things here for decoration, and some of it's useful. Uh, like the trash can here, you know? Anytime I am done with something, I can put it in the trash and it will get rid of it. So I don't have to worry about just holding on to anything that has outlived its use or things like that. Then in here, let's see, blueprints. Is this what I'm looking for? Not exactly sure. Somewhere I thought it would tell me um, about the things that I have scanned. So maybe that's what the habitat builder is. You know, maybe I've partially scanned a charger and a cell charger, um, and a nuclear reactor or something. Oh, and a thermal plant. Okay, so that's one of the things I would like to do is to uh, search out some of these new things, try and find them. Let's see here. Other than that, like, I wouldn't mind seeing what this little dot is. Oh, also, we've got beacons of interesting places. We've got a proposed Degassi habitat. Now, if I remember, my beacons, I turn yellow if I've been to them, and I leave them orange if I've yet to go to them. So we have two signals to go to as well. One at 175 meters down, and another at 250. One is a life pod, the other one is a proposed habitat for previous residents that we've come across their stuff. Um, but it is nighttime at the moment. I don't know if I want to. Oh, actually, I suppose I can sleep, can't I? Well, looking at my power grid, we're down to 96. 95, something like that, out of the 225. So we're probably getting to the end of night at this point. So I guess I don't really need to sleep all that much. I should probably make sure I am topped up on food before I go out, though. So let me just grab a couple of these and bunch them down. Maybe one more. So bulbo trees seem to be more of a balanced food. So like 8 food, 10 water seems to be fairly balanced compared to some other things. So that's another reason why I should get a variety, so that when I am full on one and not the other, I can swap to a different type of food. So, okay. We've got ourselves a sea moth.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And can pilot this to wherever. It's at 70% energy. So we still have plenty of time before we need to worry about replacing the battery for it. Now, somewhere... Not actually seeing it. Hold on. Ah, there it is. Data box. Can I not see that from in here? No, it just took a moment to be able to be viewed. Okay. So, let's just head this way. I don't really want to go through all of this. And this thing can go down to 300. Data box, though. Oh, okay. So it's, I guess, inside a sealed door. Just look around. Okay, can't do anything with that. Let's get out the scanner. Scanner fragment, okay. Nothing in there. Okay, let's get our laser cutter out. And... Ah. That thing. Okay. How do I use this again? Like this. There we go. And once I cut this open, I'll go back to the ship and get some more oxygen. Alright. Then I can go back in here. Don't I have a light? I do. What's this? Oh, vehicle bay. Okay. Open up door. Thought I saw something to scan. Ah, here we are. Battery charger. Okay, one of two. Wouldn't mind finding another one of those. And I think the shark out there is unhappy that I'm inside. Alright, anything else in here? signal on that. That's the door. Oh, I missed this. Could have just swam in here rather than cutting open a door. But that's fine. And in here, I guess, is a data box. And again, seems like I'm gonna have to get some more oxygen after cutting that open.
Seconds.
Yep. Oh, hi. Here, let me just move away from you there, buddy. Be on your merry way. Okay. Back in here. Battery charger fragment. Wonderful. That's exactly what I was looking for. Another fragment.
Blueprint acquired.
Data box. Alright, what do we have? Disinfected water? That's perfectly good. That might be something. Old vehicle bay fragment, okay. Got plenty of those. And what is this? Lightweight, high capacity tank.
Blueprint acquired.
I may already have that. Not certain. I saw something else over here. Laser cutter. About this, can I scan that? Nope. Oh, there's another thing. And the reason why I'm scanning all of these, even though I know them, is so that I get titanium. Because building the base ran me out of titanium. Nothing to scan there. I think that's it for in here. Got the data box. You know, if something's like that, let me head back to base, because, let's see, where is base? This way. I know that there were a couple of scanning room upgrades I didn't make because I didn't have good parts to make it with. Or I don't have enough of the parts to assemble it. At least, not that I don't want to spend. I think I had some of it,
Welcome aboard, Captain.
but they were like magnetite or something like that, and I only had one. Alright, just check to make sure that there's no more of that around. Chip there. Stop scanning for that, and we will look for fragments, I guess. Is that the furthest fragment? Or the closest fragment? That doesn't seem right. Well, anyway. Alright, so upgrades in here. We've got room speed upgrade, because that was just silver and gold. The range requires magnetite. I don't know how much range it's going to add, but we got the HUD chip, and then I guess a camera is the only other thing. So we've got like 3 of these we no longer need, because I think the scanning speed is fast enough, although they do look like they stack, so depending on how much range we get from this, maybe I will actually do... Oh, okay, I think I have one magnetite. And nothing that I want to make with it. Granted, I should probably keep it for whatever I need to get with it next, but I can probably also find more of it. And it was gold, silver, or something. I'll grab one of each. I'll put the other one back afterwards. Copper. Copper is what I need, not gold or silver. Alright, so put those back. And check this one. Grab that. Looks like we have a ton of titanium to put away. And we'll go ahead and make this upgrade. And then we can slot it in here. And let me just reset the scan. Ooh, we can scan for reef backs. Interesting. Might take a moment for this to upgrade, or update. Or upgrade, I suppose. How's that? Further away, I can't really tell. But seems like there are a couple fragments to the southwest a bit. So I guess I should take a look at that first. Right to the south. Wasn't that where I was just at? Maybe. But we're back at home. Let's grab another bite. Just, you know, keep topped up on food and water. That way I'm not out in the middle of nowhere with nothing to eat or drink.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, put the chip back in the helmet. And it was this way. Yeah, that's right around where I was. Must have missed a few things. That's fine. So we'll pick them up. Alright. A bioreactor fragment. I suppose I do have room to make a bioreactor at this point, wouldn't I? Yeah, this is the place I was just at. I guess there were a couple more things outside. So let's have a look at what this is. Sea moth. Another bioreactor. And this looks like a bioreactor as well. Okay. Now we've gotten those. I guess that's everything we've got in the nearby. So back to base. We're only like 300 some meters out. I think the scanner goes to 400 normally. Be nice to have a place to park this thing. I don't want to just leave it out because I'm afraid like some creature is going to nibble on it or something. Okay. So, something I may have to do is put together a um, a scanning base to take and go around looking for things again. Um, because it seems like I've probably found everything that I can find nearby as far as fragments go. Yeah, fragments are no longer on the list. Although, I didn't realize there was a difference between metal salvage and wreck. Excuse me. Metal salvage is just the small thing, so wreck. Okay, I have been to that. That's on that shelf of stuff. There should... Let's see, is that southwest again? Yeah, and that's the one I was just at. Oh. Look at that way down there. That's interesting. There are a couple of wrecks. Like, those are what's appearing on my HUD. These are like really far down. Wow. Okay. Got some wreckage over this way as well. Oh, you know what? That wreckage might be down this chasm here. May have to take a look at that. But I think I want to take a look at this one first. Make sure that this one is one that we've been to or not. So often that direction. Yeah, that's the close one. That's the far one. And then also, before I head out, I want to see the bioreactor. Oh, that's a thermal. Power transmitter, spotlight, exterior grow bed. Okay. Oh, is it over here? No, that's a battery charger. Bioreactor. Lubricant wiring kit. Compost organic matter into electrical energy. I mean, I do have a farm set up already, so, you know, let me give this a shot. So, wiring kits. If I recall, requires silver. Yeah, 2 silver. So we'll grab 2 silver. We'll get a wiring kit going here. What else do we need for this? Lubricant, which is like seed clusters. Okay, I was gonna say the vines, but no, it's just the seed clusters on the vines. It's to the southwest. That's not highlighting anything. I guess it is nighttime out again. So, just go ahead and grab some of this. Got something nipping on our heels. But that's probably because we're in their space. But, you know, as long as we don't stop to look, we should be fine. Alright, back home. We'll get some of this processed.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And looks like I only needed one for this. But we'll make another bottle of lubricant just for if we need it. Alright, and then we have the titanium. Oh. Oh, is that what these spots are for? Oh, okay, only the middle spots, I guess. Not the wall ones. Okay, well, where do I want this then? Like, where these plants are is probably the best place. But for now, oops. Let's use the correct button and put it here.
A reliable power source is a critical step towards self-sufficiency. Consider keeping a photojournal of your achievements to motivate you in times of despair.
And that boosted my power up to 725. So 500 from this on its own. And then just put organic stuff in there, I guess. Let's have a look. Looked like it could hold 4. But let's plant a tree. Go back to this thing and do something like this. Okay, well, it's nighttime and we are generating power, so we are getting more power than we're using, which is good. Does it give me... Charge 25 out of 500. So does that mean once it reaches 500, it processes one of these, maybe? Because it's not in sync with the power that I have. I guess we'll have to find out. My guess is that every time it generates 500 energy, it uses a plant source. So we could probably generate 2,000 energy before we need to refill it, I guess. Oh, that one's still growing. So we'll harvest a few from this one next. There we go. All right. Let me put some of this away. Oh, I do have some water on me. I suppose I picked that up from a treasure. And then... Where's my boat? Did I really park this far away? Must have.
Aboard, Captain.
Alright, and then I want to go this way. So first, make sure this wreck is definitely one I've been to. But then we've got another wreck over here. that I want to make sure that I've checked out. So, right, that looks like a door I could possibly do something with. Should be able to just open it right up, right? Where'd it go? Over this side? Okay, can't do anything with that. Oh. And this is a heat vent, I'm guessing. Some kind of vent, at least. And there's nothing for me to scan here, I don't think. Otherwise it would have appeared on the scanner. So, okay. I guess there's nothing there. Where's my ship? I'm gonna keep losing my ship, I think. Hold on. Is ship in a beacon area? It is. I want to change that from blue to red, I think. That way I have a better chance of seeing it. Alright, let's head back home and reorient ourselves. Looks like there's a bunch of other wrecks nearby. That's the one I've just been to recently. For the moment, I'm going to leave the solar cells on top of the base just in case, you know. And then, what did I come back in for? Oh, I was going to check my scanner. So, there's base. I've seen that one. I've seen that one. I've seen that one. There's another one way over that way. Okay. I'll check that one next then. That one seems to be on the edge of scan range. So to the east, by southeast. So east by southeast, that one. I'll have a look at it, see what's there. Come on, fish. Stop swimming in front of me. Okay, this wreckage doesn't really seem like there's much of anything for me to get. So, okay. Head back home. And switch up what we're scanning for, or possibly gather stuff together to go out on a scanning adventure. I'm a little curious how far down I can go and still make use of solar cells. I wonder if the depth has any impact on it. You'd think it would. Okay, so keep in mind there are wrecks way, way down, probably further down than I can go. And then, what else do we need to search for? heat area. Okay, so that's a bit of a heat vent. Is that... That might be over where I was just at, or nearby, I guess. I guess whatever the other vent wasn't actually a heat vent. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Or, I'm sorry, heat area. And then limestone seems to be the only kind of chunks. Oh wait, there's sandstone as well. So those are nearby. Kind of wish I could mark things as explored or don't show up on the scanner or something. But okay, so most of what I'm doing with the scan room has been taken care of here. So, you know what? It doesn't take much to make a new scanner room. I'll just put another one together. I've done that before already. Let me see. Inventory. I do not have anything in it, so let's start putting things together. So for a scan room, 5 titanium, 2 copper, 1 gold. 5 titanium, 2 copper, 1 gold, and a table coral. And yeah, I know I've done this before, but, you know, I forgot.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, so we've got that. What else do we need? We need a compartment. So 2 titanium. Need a hatch. 2 more titanium. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a quartz. Yeah. So that's a compartment, that's a hatch, that's the scanner room. That's the minimum. And then 2 titanium, 1 copper. 1 copper. And was it 2 quartz? 2 quartz. Okay. So that should be it for the scanner room. And over here, you can grab the upgrades. Use them in the new place. Since we're heading out, maybe we should top up on food. And again, replant after we've eaten. This one's grown, so have that one little bit more. Okay. Now, where do we want to go with this? I've been to the rescue island over there already. Some caves that way. I think one of the places I wanted to go was the ship itself. So that was that direction, east. So we'll head this way. We'll get into the shallow area by the ship and we'll build up a base. I guess it's more this direction. You can kind of see it up there. So we'll head over this way. And then after we check this out, we'll go to those other places, the other places that we've scanned, or that we know. Like the other life pod and the habitat proposal site. And see, I want to come over here because it seems like there are a bunch of just random crates over here. Hey, another battery? I'll take that. Quartz, sure. But it just seems like there's a bunch of stuff in this area that I could probably find if I just know that it exists. So I guess let's start off with scanner. Let's use the correct buttons. All right, then we can attach that, and we can put a door on it, and we can put power to it.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All primary systems online.
All right. Plop in the upgrades. And let's see here. A lot of the same stuff, but let's look for fragments first. And my inventory is fairly empty at this point. Oh, starting nighttime. Well then.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Let's head back home real quick then. And have ourselves a nap. Thalassphobia in a nutshell. I mean, for some people, but I mean, I'm not having much of a problem with it. Build a base next. Yeah, I did. Well, it's not really a base. It's like an outpost more. Like over here, I'm heading back to my main base. Granted, yes, if it was your main base, I would agree. Next to the Aurora, it would be a horrible idea. But it is just a scanning outpost. So I just built a temporary scanning outpost to see what's in the area. and then I'll deconstruct it and go to a different place once uh, once I've scanned what I could. Also, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. But no, this is my base. Uh, just gonna sleep through the night because the scanning outpost works on solar power, so we need it to be daytime. Don't understand why people are afraid of leviathans. They look cute. They look okay. I mean, I think the fear of them is that they can probably gobble you up in one bite. But you know, I I have chosen not to tempt fate and see if I can survive a bite from a leviathan. But yeah, so this is my base. Oops. There's not much to look at the moment, but I've got, a living quarters, I've got a scanning room, observatory, and then a work area for everything else. And then over this way, I just built a scanning outpost, so I can scan for things in the area. Looks better than yours, and you're farther in the game. Well, I mean, build what you need, really. You know, isn't necessarily better than yours if you're getting your use out of your base, just like you know. Hello there, welcome. Only played Below Zero because it was on a discount. I have not played any of Below Zero. Still love the original Subnautica though. Okay. I played Subnautica a little bit when it was an early access, um, really early access. So, I got a few of the basics, but for the most part, I really haven't played. So,
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I have played to the point where they try to rescue you in my original playthrough. And then at this point, I am much further than that. I have gone to the island where you get rescued or try to get rescued. There's another island off that way, I think, that you can go to. Um, and that's currently where I've been. So I've been to the two islands. I've found reference to people that have lived here before. Need to go explore that here in a little bit. But I've mainly been trying to find like some of the rare resources. Um, it looks like I'm missing a few things, so like there's a thermal plant that I can find somewhere in here. There's a nuclear reactor, power cell charger I'm still looking for, things like that. So I know that there are fragments out there that I have yet to find. Um, and so I've kind of been looking around. I need to find more magnetite, which I didn't even look to see if it was nearby. But okay, so we've got a few fragments around. Kind of wish the ship itself was on the scanner, but I guess the ship is up on this ridge. So there are a few fragments around that I can go ahead and see if I can collect. All right. Most of them seem to be off this direction. Grab this one first since it seems to be right next to us. Okay, maybe not. It's a lot farther than I thought, so grab the ship.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, and those are a lot closer than I thought. Okay. And I am scanning a lot of these that I already have just to, acquire the titanium. Better charge the sea moth. I'd love to. I can't yet. Um, that's part of the reason why I'm looking for stuff. Is I can charge batteries, so that's okay. But this thing takes power cells, which I can use batteries to make power cells, but um, just like here, where is it? I'm still looking for a power cell charger. So looks like there are fragments inside this thing. So I have to figure a way in. What's this? Repair this. That'll work. Oh, let's see here. Oh, before I go exploring inside there, I should make sure I am at full oxygen. And then we don't have to worry as much. Where'd the door go? There it is. Looks like we go through here. Yeah, this is definitely a place I want to make sure I have enough oxygen on hand. Because I could see myself getting lost. Oh, vehicle bay fragment. Another one. Sea glide. All stuff I've already gotten, though. Okay, and that was all that was in here. Where was the exit? Right underneath. Okay. There we go. Back to the boat, the ship. Oh, did I miss one? I missed one. Hold on then. Back in we go. You never know. The one you miss could be the one you need. Although, it's unlikely in this case. Ah, there it is. Stasis rifle. See? If I didn't have the stasis rifle recipe, that would have been the one I could have been needing. Was different than the others, of course. Alright. I've got a few fragments. Alright, so back this way? Why didn't these appear the first time? I mean, I know that scanning a room does take time to find everything. But I also thought that it scanned closest to farthest. But I could be wrong about that. I don't know. There's one right over here. What is this? Power transmitter. Okay. That looks like most of the ones nearby. Oh, there's another one. Propulsion cannon. a lot of this stuff seems to be items that I already have. And I could definitely see some of the items that I need. I actually need to progress further to find them. So, yeah, that seems like it's something I've already gotten. These seem like that they're closer to my starting point, so I'd be willing to bet that these aren't really much of anything either. So let's have a look. The sea glider, and can't tell quite off the bat. Another sea glider. Okay. I think that's pretty much all I'm going to find. That. Back this way. Let's go back to the scanning room and pack it up. Well, have a look to see what else there is to scan first. Because if there's magnetite in the area, I will certainly pick that up. But I don't really see that happening. We'll pack it up, we'll put it in a storage container of its own so that I don't have to go searching for all these materials again when I want to set up a new scanning outpost. So, pick up the upgrades. We've got, whoops, a lot of titanium in our inventory now. Now, if I remember correctly, there is storage. It's upgrades. Thought there was a container in this thing. Maybe it's an upgrade, because I'm not seeing it. Oh, power cell. Okay, that's where that is. Yeah, that's... Alright, let's deconstruct what we can, I guess. We'll grab the scanner first, since that's more than just basic materials. And I guess the solar panel. Inventory full. Okay. We'll come back to that then. Okay. And I didn't really think about it since my inventory is full. I'm just gonna toss everything into storage, and I'll set aside a container for scanning room and stuff later. We're gonna go check out some of these other places that I need to go to. Hard to see the base in darkness. Oop. Didn't mean to hit whatever that was.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, let's put some of this away. Gold, put that away. Health kit goes over here. And we'll put the upgrades back in the scanning room. Okay, that's interesting. Fragments are back up here again. Oh well. How is this doing? Charge 500 out of 500. Oh, okay, I see. So if I were to go out and look at the solar cells that are up here. Okay. That's telling me how much energy they have stored in them. Good to know. And then to generate that 500, have we burned through? All right, we have burned through one of the 4. So I'm just kind of getting a gauge on how long this thing lasts. But let's try to get some food. I don't know why I can't hit this closest one. All right, there we go. That should be good for now. We have some spare water on us if we get thirsty. We're going to go ahead with the chip so we don't see all of that since we're not looking at the stuff that we're scanning for. And then
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I'm going to go to the life pod first because that tends to be where I've been getting a lot of my progressive upgrades, I guess. So it is a kilometer away. That's that. There was some way for a map to appear. Oh. It's something that caused a spark. Alright, that's 175 down. Can certainly do that in this. Alright, lights on. I think I've been to this biome before. I think I had like a bit of trouble navigating through those trees and such. I say they're trees. They're like mushrooms or something. Coral, perhaps. Alright, life pod 13. Let's have a look. Alright, nobody here as usual. There's a PDA. What do we got?
Live pod launch sequence initiated. Entering planetary atmosphere.
My creators, the cherishers and sustainers of worlds, give me this day my daily pleasures as I give to those who seek pleasures from me.
External temperature approaching critical levels.
Show me the path. In life, truth, and love for mine is the power. I am the one, on and off and on again.
Impact imminent.
Life is a game which the universe plays with itself. I am done playing as this bundle of flesh. Return me.
Okay. So, that didn't seem to go well. Oh, can I repair this? Probably not, but it never hurts to check. Nope. Okay. Back outside. Have a look around a little bit, see if there's anything to scan. Doesn't seem like it. Limestone. Okay, well, fortunately, doesn't seem like there's much for this one. So let's, I guess, head this way. And see how... Alright, we're heading, I guess, back to base. And past it. So if that's the case, I may just top up on a few things while I'm there. All right. I also have to remember I do have a few things to pick up over by the Aurora again. You know what? I might as well do that first. Let me head this way. And my power levels are reducing, so down to 35% already. Just to be sure I'm going the right way. Yeah. Okay, this way, I guess. I'll pick up the rest of the scanning room that I had to leave behind. And then I'll come back, put it back at base. Because again, you don't want to leave things just sitting around. Okay, I think it was more this direction. Because yeah, there's the wreck. Then over here. There it is. There we go. I don't have to leave things all over the place. But I do want to drop it off back at base because I don't want a full inventory when exploring a new place. Wouldn't mind like a speed upgrade for this thing though. Like sure, it's fast. It's faster than what I can go. It's probably faster than the Sea Glide. But now that, you know, I'm traveling a kilometer in between places, it would be nice to have a little speedier progress, I guess. All right, let's air this. There we go. And I think it's mainly, yeah, normal stuff that we're just dropping off here. There we go. Oh, wait. out. And replant, of course. There we go. That should be good enough. Alright, to the proposed habitat spot. I wonder if that means that they actually made a habitat there? This way. Because I remember, like, the thing said she was going out to find a place for an underwater base that they could set up. It's 250 down. So maybe over here? Hold on. Interesting. Oops. I thumped into something. Aha. Okay, hold on. Let's fix that little dent. There we go. Alright. Down we go. That kind of looks cool. Glowing purple mushroom thing. Got more down here as well. Alright, hold on. Before I do this, I have a beacon on. We're gonna say this is exit. And that is
Welcome aboard,
where
Captain.
we need to go to leave this cave. Because if I don't do that, I am going to get lost. Okay, so they did build a base down here. Ooh, what was that? Something that hides when I'm not looking? I don't know.
The conditions in this cave support a microcosm of unique, possibly predatory life forms. Detecting an artificial structure somewhere in the region.
Guessing those are the predatory life forms. Looks like there's 3 of them, but they're way over there. Are those the same things as before? I don't know if those are the Hypnostar things. I saw a little bit of a splash there. Alright, I'm guessing those things probably aren't good. Those look like they might be like a jellyfish type tendril things. Oh, maybe the little green glowing stars might not be good either. And yes, I am exploring the outsides of this in the safety of my ship. That looks like it could be something. Possibly. Oh, you know what? This might have been one of those spots where I saw the fragments like really far under the ocean, underneath the ground from the scanning room. Excuse me, can't quite tell if there's a window here. Kind of looks like one. Can barely see scuff marks there. So this is how I have to go in. Probably need to be careful there. There's probably a few things for me to scan inside. So like maybe that reactor there looks a little different than the one that I'm using. It looks like there's a PDA of some sort over there. There's a locker that could probably have some stuff. This looks like it's scannable stuff. Then that leads to a hallway. This looks like it might be a dead end. I don't know if I can open this door or not. So I'll have to be careful. Looks like they've had to reinforce it. Stop leaking. Those look like they could be a few things. That's going to be a blueprint for something, I'm sure. Another PDA. That leads to possible other exit over here. But also might have, looks like there's a bit of a ladder. Oh, and this is broken open. I might be able to get in this way. So there's a ladder there, which leads us up top. Looks like they did suffer some breaches in there, so I mean, other than the, cracked open glass and whatnot, I'd say that I'd have to find a way to breathe. Or I have to keep an eye on my oxygen supply in there. Then there's another tablet there. I think time stops when I look at tablets, so I should be okay while reading them. However, let's have a quick look around, make sure that there's no predators coming at me. Power cell charger. Wonderful.
New blueprint acquired.
Stasis rifle. Moon pool. One of two. Alright. So I need to find another pool. There we go. Just what I was looking for.
New blueprint acquired.
Okay, back inside for some more. Top off my oxygen. Move over to the next batch of items I saw lying around. So here. Modification station fragment. We need 3 of those. Water filtration machine. Right, this one's taking a while. Okay. Wonderful.
Blueprint acquired.
Man, I'm glad I found the notice for this place. another fragment of some sort. It's for a stasis rifle. Let's scan some of this new stuff. Looks like the starfish things here are not dangerous. Because that one was swimming away from me when I was trying to approach it. Okay, so now there are 2 entrances. Fortunately, there are no more modification station fragments out here. I have to keep an eye out for more. But there's an entrance right here. And I have to keep in mind there's an entrance over there. So I think this is an entrance. No? Okay, never mind. There's one entrance over here. Is there anything inside this? There is. What do we have?
Son, there is always a pecking order. And in our world, money makes a hierarchy. I pay Maida a fraction of what I pay you, and you a fraction of what I pay me.
If money makes the hierarchy, why is Marguerite making the decisions?
We need her. We let her think what she likes, so long as she does what she's told.
What if she doesn't?
For enough money, she will. People always do.
Okay, getting a bit of a view of how the father had an outlook on things. Which I suppose in like this society that is being shown to us, it's quite understandable. Oculus. Oh, is this a fish? Indigenous life form. Must be one of the fish I hit on the way in. Ow. Okay. That hurt. But it looks like it was only temporary. I should drink some water. Not spend too much more time here. Okay, so do not touch those. Apparently they do a bit of a poison of some sort. Alright. Pick up this.
I thought it might get claustrophobic living underwater. Father feels it is. He'd tell me it was childish, but I stare out the window and sometimes I think how lucky I am to see this world up close. Back on the island, I wouldn't have believed the creatures that live down here. The fish, they glow. There's one that's 90% eyeball. Snakes twice the length of a habitat compartment. Certainly, it's not all friendly. Most of the plant life is toxic. I learned that the hard way. But I've managed to coax some marble melons into growing indoors. And when they don't cover our dietary needs, well, we eat the fish themselves. It's a bit gross, but it's nothing they wouldn't do. I've been attempting to document my findings. Father approves. He says understanding is power. That the more we know about this planet, the more we can use it to our advantage.
It's true.
I'm just doing it because it's fun. It's not easy without proper equipment and network access, but the old-fashioned way, observing, taking notes, testing theories, shows me the world in a way a spectroscopic analysis never could. Lately, I've been watching the crab snakes. They ambush their prey as it tries to feed on the mushrooms they hide in. What they don't eat settles on the seabed, which fertilizes the mushrooms, which feeds the herbivores, and so the chain continues. Co-evolution gives me the fuzzies.
Okay. So I got a little bit more from Bart there. Anything here?
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
You know what Maida told me today? She wants to build a habitat 500 meters below sea level,
Oh,
more than a kilometer northeast of here. And she needs Bart and I to do it. She's got it into her head that she can save us if she just acts recklessly enough. But I've hauled Star Wars to Neptune, Plasteel to the Federation. This family operates 9 different mining colonies across the Ariadne Arm. Maida thinks she's better suited to lead. Her contract still says otherwise. But I just cannot damn well tell whether it's the stupidest idea I ever heard, or my only hope. I turned 80 years old last week. I thought I had another 80 in me, but marooned on this planet, there's no swapping out of my liver when the old one fails. Here, I'm mortal. And Maida is useful. So, it's my responsibility to make a decision. Return to the island and hope whatever knocked the Degazi out of the sky won't do the same to the rescue ship. Or take us deeper in search of answers. And all the while be hoping old age gets me before the sea monsters do. I'll give Maida just one thing. She was right about these caves. There's enough lithium there to fabricate 100 tons of plasteel. Enough for a damn fleet of Cyclops submarines. There was nothing anyone could have done to avoid crashing here. But I was right to order the detour. If we get off this planet, they'll be talking about the Torgal share price on the other side of the Federation.
okay. So,
Integrating new PDA data.
I guess a little bit about what this is saying. So, from a previous note, we've learned that Bart is the only one that makes it out of being down under here, back to their surface habitat. Granted, he doesn't make it past that. So, however long they've been here, he either lives out the rest of his life there, or, something happens to him upon returning. I can't remember exactly if it was mentioned, but I think maybe it was just a bad harvest or something. So, something like that. So, apparently, this, unless they built a third habitat, this habitat 500 meters down is probably where Paul and what's her name is Maida end up dying. So it'll be interesting to follow along this and see where it leads. Another thing of note, while 80 seems to be, fairly old age for this world, this universe, seems like if you have the money, I guess you could extend that effectively another 80. So that in itself tells me that there are people that are probably living to 160, possibly as long as 200 years. So, and that's just going off of what this says. There could be other more scientific, more futuristic things that allow people to live longer. And that's something you have to consider sometimes, is the amount of time a person has to live can affect like the way they think in the world. So like he's saying he's turning 80, he thought he had another 80 left in him. That's, theoretically midlife for him, rather than just being 80 years old and near the end for, most of us. And he is starting to turn around about the whole thing about whoever has the most money is the one that has the right answers. Um, but then this last one, uh, all he's thinking about is once he gets out of here, this planet has many, many resources to take advantage from. So we'll see. And um, someone was just in here saying that they played the next one. Maybe uh, I don't know any specifics, but once we fix our problem of being quarantined here, you know, may not be the best thing for the world itself, because once we go back, he's Paul here is thinking about. I mean, Paul isn't going to be able to do anything because he didn't make it off the planet. But uh, if he's thinking about how many things are here to make a profit off of, we are part of Altera. As soon as Altera learns about this planet and its resources, they're probably going to swoop in and take that sort of advantage of the planet for themselves. Not to mention, sure, it was a funny thing of everything I have is, or everything I use, everything I collect, I have to pay back Altera for, or is considered Altera's. So, when I picked up that first diamond, it's like, hey, uh, you Altera, you owe Altera this much money for that diamond. And, with, I currently have like 5 or 6 currently in storage. So, you know, uh, as far as Altera is concerned, this planet probably, once we're done here, they're probably going to consider this planet theirs. Uh, so it'd be interesting if that comes into play in the next one. Alright, so that was in this locker. Let me go this way. Alright, that's a dead end. There's nothing there. We'll explore the bottom floor first, and then we'll go upstairs. Alright, this is what I was looking for. Ultra high capacity tank. Apparently I have already gotten that. Oh, Drooping Stinger can scan. Okay, there might be more in here, but I need to get back out to get some oxygen real quick, and I'll pop back in here again. Through the door, please. Thank you.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, there we go. Back inside we go. Why am I having trouble with this doorway? All the other doorways are just fine. Okay, and yeah, there's another PTA here.
We're already 200 meters below sea level. You want to go deeper?
Look around us, Chief. Water leaking through the hull, water outside the hatch. We're drowning real slow. If rescue arrives, whatever shot us down, it's gonna do it again and again until it's shut off. You see an off switch around here, Chief?
Why would it any more likely be half a kilometer down?
Your kid found something on the scanner. There's something down there. Something that shouldn't be.
You're mad.
I'm going all the same, and I've an idea you two are gonna follow. But if you do, be mindful. Your authority stopped at sea level.
Fair enough. All right, so she has decided to go like not Paul, the son. I forget his name. Apparently found something on the scanner. We know that there's other things around because we've been to the alien place that mentioned other places underwater, and she has decided to go on her own. But I mean, it's a bit interesting. She didn't say that they had to come along with her, but apparently they decided to go along anyway. I suppose they could have just let her do the exploration on her own. They didn't need to go, but then I suppose they wouldn't know what happened if she never returned. Oh, can't actually use the ladder. I have to swim up it. Okay. And then there's another PDA here.
Something incredible just happened. Since we're down here, I had this plan to build equipment and study the life forms we were encountering, but I didn't have enough enameled glass. So, I started looking for a natural substrate that would strengthen the glass we have, and those stalker teeth we've been finding fit the bill. Only, well, we needed more. That's when Marguerite got interested. She actually listened to me, more than I can say for father, and I worked up the courage to talk about my more tentative theories. When I told her they were attracted to metal deposits, that their teeth get dislodged when they pick them up, her eyes narrowed and she dashed out of the room. 3 hours later, she came back, her pack loaded down with stalker teeth. I asked her about it, and she shrugged and said my theories were good. Said she had the meeting out of the palm of her hand. I think she meant it literally. She is incredible. She went out to the kelp forest armed with just a heat blade and went fin to fin with a pack of stalkers. On the one hand, that is the coolest thing I have ever heard. On the other, I hope the stalkers didn't come off worse than Marguerite did. She had a huge gash on her forearm. I don't think things went as smoothly as she made out. And what's the point in surviving here if we have to kill everything that makes it so wonderful? I wish I knew more about these animals, but Father won't let me leave the habitat. Maybe with all this glass, we could build a containment unit and get up close to them.
Okay. So I guess there could be a few interesting things from this log. So, of course, first off, that you can get stalker teeth. Um, Second of all, how stalker teeth come about. So apparently, when they bite down on the metal deposits and take them everywhere, probably the cameras as well, uh, they have a chance of losing a tooth. Um, and of course, probably wherever they take it to store it, they probably have a bunch of their old teeth lying there as well. So if I need more, then that's how I get it. Um, the fact that it says she said she had them eating out of the palm of her hand, and he thinks she meant it literally, probably means that I could probably feed them fish or something. They seem to be carnivores. So I could probably make friends with the ones nearby if I did something like that. Not sure what the benefit of that would be, but could make friends with them. And of course, you can go out and fight them with a heat blade. I don't have a heat blade. I just have a survival knife. So maybe that's something I can get later. That'd be nice. I wonder if I assume it's probably going to be another knife or maybe a sword or maybe a spear. A spear would be more likely underwater like this, less friction. And then just some bit more information on how he sees the world. So, alright. That seems like it might be all that's down here. Maybe there's a thing or two that I missed, but I think I searched fairly well. I can't view what I want to view. So, exit is back up this way. So, I'm gonna leave that there for now. Because I know what it means. And it marks this cave fairly well, so if I need to return to it or want to return to it, I can. But I got a few things there that I want to take a look at. So, obviously, we got a, not a battery charger, the other one, the bigger battery charger. Doesn't charge batteries, it charges something other than batteries. Whatever this ship is charged off of. So we can recharge those now. But also,
Welcome aboard, Captain.
let me get some food here. Alright, 2 more. We'll top ourselves off here. 1 more. There we go. Alright, now this. So we've gotten a couple new things. So we've gotten a power cell charger, which needs rubies and advanced wiring kits. I think I have some rubies, and I can probably make an advanced wiring kit. The modification station, I need to find a couple more pieces of before I know how to make it. I should make a battery charger for the batteries that I have. Over here, we've got a water filtration machine. Turns seawater into water and salt. I think I can build that. I think I've got at least 1 aerogel that I can make that from. And if I do that, then I can probably get rid of the coffee machine. In here, still need the thermal plant. Then over here we have a moon pool, vehicle docking bay with high energy and structural requirements. Okay. So we've got a few more base stuff to build. Alien containment. Oh, this is what what's his name was talking about in the PDA. Just a thing to be able to put, like, make all this glass from the teeth and whatnot. Okay. And nuclear reactor is still there. But let's build some of these other things first. So, I need a wiring kit and copper wire. I think I might have to go out and get more copper wire, or copper in general. Because I only have these 3 pieces of copper left. Yeah, I didn't make any copper wire, so grab that. for this? Probably. The wiring kit, which is 2 silver. Okay. And that's that. Now, this looks like it's about the same size as that, so batteries would be over here, I think. So I store them in here. So if I were to take that looks like I might be able to charge 4 batteries at once. I can put that in there and that in there. And then do they get charged? I like this thing though. Okay. They are charging, and it looks like I am providing enough power to charge them up and run everything else at the same time. So that's good. Still haven't burned through the second one of those. And then next, I want a power cell charger. So 2. Got a couple there. Advanced wiring kit. Which needs a wiring kit. 2 gold and a computer chip. So that 2 gold. Alright, so there's a wiring kit. Another table coral and more copper wire. Okay. So table coral, see one right there. And copper, I'll need to remind myself what that comes in. Let me see here. What am I looking for? Maybe geological data? Limestone? Titanium and copper? Okay. Sandstone, lead, silver, and gold. Shale, gold, lithium, and diamond. So I need limestone. Let's go ahead and... Oh, wow. Okay. So there's a bunch of fragments way out here. That really does extend the range. But, like, this is nice and all. Wondering what's going on here, because... Okay, this time I'm getting a bunch of fragments again, but nothing down below. And now I'm getting stuff way out here. I don't know. That is to the west by northwest, though. So, I'll try to remember that. We need limestone. And there is limestone nearby. So I'm just going to go ahead and pop out here. Put this little computer chip back in the HUD. No, we're not looking for fragments. Update. There we go. Looking for limestone. Go. Nope, don't need more titanium. Oh, hello, buddy. Ow. That one got me. That's okay. I've got med kits. Let's go back to this limestone. This looks like it's probably closer. Maybe. Maybe not. Looks like it might be on this ridge over here. Although 2 copper is probably all I need for the moment. Wouldn't mind having a little bit more. Like that. Grab sandstone while we find it. Because, you know, gold. It's useful. And apparently, you know,
30 seconds.
Oh. It's been a while since I've thought about oxygen. I guess having the ship around makes it a little easier for that. Alright, just a couple of chunks of limestone here. One more here. Alright, that should be enough for now. If I need more, I'll go searching for more. Although there are a lot of limestone chunks right over here. Right through here, or not in here. I must have ignored these. But I thought I had gone through here at least once. Maybe not. Alright. Let's go back up for some air. Probably gonna get hit. Yep. Alright. Back inside. Got some upgrades to do. And just because I can, let's heal up. There we go. Take the chip off again, so I don't have all of that on my HUD. Copper wire. Take that and make a computer chip. Take the computer chip, make an advanced wiring chip. And then we see what else we need for this, I think, building. Nothing. Okay, well, this is where I charge batteries, so let's put this on the wall as well. Okay, I don't have any that need charged. Well, actually, can I just pull the one out of this? Yes, yes I can.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I suppose I do have one charged up in here I could have grabbed. Alright, so put that in there. And now we are draining the power, but it might also be nighttime. It's getting to be nighttime. Okay, so charging up one of these takes a lot of energy. And I want it out there for a reason. I wanted to put a new power source into it. There we go. Okay, so we've got a couple things charging up. Should be okay. This speed of power reduction shouldn't be something that's always happening. We still have plenty of power available. Let me put some of this away again. So my inventory isn't completely filled up. And then, what else can we build here? Modification station, I think, is something I need to build stuff. I think something mentioned I can only craft it at a modification station. Okay, a water filtration machine. We would need 3 titanium, copper wire, and aerogel. 3 of that, 2 of those, and aerogel. Make the copper wire. And it's a big thing. Is it going to be something that can only go... Ah, I see. It has to attach to a wall because I guess it gets the water from outside. So we'll go ahead and do this. Okay, so I guess... Ah, there we are. Filtration process, water 2%, salt 4%. Okay. Although that's going to emit a continuous hum, that I might want to build it elsewhere. Not that I have much or many places to build that, but I think because of that, I can probably get rid of this. And I probably don't need this either. So we'll get rid of the counter as well for now. I might put it back in for decoration, but something I may want to do, move that here. No, because I was just complaining about sound. So I like it over there where the humming isn't going to be always around. I think I want to move this planter at this point. Like, this is no longer a good place for it to be. So I may want to grab some seeds and then move this. Hold on a second. Sorry about that, and the sneeze. Okay. Now, there's another check here. We do still have 3 I might be checking it more often than I need to, but... Oh, and this is 86% charged. Those are 100% charged. Okay, that doesn't really take all that long to do. You know what? I've got a bunch of items. Can I remember that button? There we are. Just replace the batteries in these. And I'll put these partially discharged batteries in there. Probably there's two things. So put this like that. I'll replace these batteries. And put one more there. Okay. I can go back in there, ready to be charged later. All the stuff I have on me is currently fully charged. And this is about done charging as well. So now that it's done, well, the power's still going down. Maybe that's because of the water filtration. So we'll put that away again. Is it daytime? Kind of. Okay, so once it's daytime, we do start going back up in power. Okay. Now, what else can we build? There's at least one more thing that I know of that we wanted to build. An outdoor grow bed would be good too, I think. There might be several plants that can only grow outdoors. Nothing here. Still can't do a modification station. I think I've got most of that. Bulkhead provides structural support and prevents flooding. Maybe I should build one of these, see where it can be built. So, just need some rubber. Which I think I've got here. Yeah. Where do these things... Oh, is this a... I suppose it's a doorway. Not here, though. Okay, I can build it in the hallway. How about here? No. Blockers in the way. Alright, so if I grab all of this, reconstruct the locker, build a bulkhead here, then I can build this locker right here. Oops. Just a little bit further over. I can put the food and water back in. Now am I going to have to... Ah, I see. I'm going to do a little bit of an experiment. Obviously, this needs to be closed in order to stop the water from flooding. So the next time I build my base large enough, I want to keep this open to see if closing it would then start removing water from the enclosed space. Alright, so we did that. You know, I could also build another bioreactor. That's probably not a bad thing. There's an exterior grow bed, only titanium, I suppose. You know, you get the dirt from out there. Titanium is just the enclosed part. And then moon pool is what I want. So 2 lead, 1 lubricant, 2 ingots. Excuse me. Alright, lead is over here, I think. There's 1 ingot. That's for a second. There's lubricant. And lead. Okay, so make another ingot. And a moon pool. Ah, right, it is a room. So I probably have to go outside to build it. So let's have a look. I don't really have too many places that I can build it. Let's see. Could go, I saw it for a second. Right there. Should be okay. Can I build it lengthwise? Oh, I could make it so it's not attached at all. So I could put it either direction. Could probably attach it as soon as the creature's out of the way. No? Can't attach it there for some reason. I think I kind of like it like this. See how that looks. Okay. We can just pop up like this. Nice. Might not need another entrance. Looks like my posters are going to need to be moved. And definitely going to have to move planter.
After weeks without human contact, it is normal to experience psychological discomfort. Research indicates symptoms may be partly alleviated by adopting a pet or anthropomorphizing an inanimate object.
No Wilson for me, thank you. Alright. So it looks like we can park our ship in here then.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So if I go over like this. Oh, okay. Apparently we park a certain direction. Upgrades have popped open. Okay. Alright then. And that just parks it here. probably once I'm able to make upgrades. This is... Oh, I suppose I can repair it too. Health 94%. Well, okay. Guess I can't repair it here. Or maybe I have to repair it from this side. Oh, okay then. Never mind. This seems interesting. And we need to move the planter here now. I'll just eat what we can. I'm a little curious. Can I eat once I'm no longer hungry? I can. Okay, so at least that stuff won't be going to waste. This is finally chewed through a second one of those. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put a couple more of these in here. And then looks like I'm going to have to just eat a lot of these. I could probably throw them away. All right. Gotta be careful about how many I use up now. Okay. Now deconstruct this. Gonna move this somewhere else. Where would a good place be? Like, over here would probably be a good place still. Just in the corner this time. Alright, indoor? Oh, that's exterior. Indoor. How close to the corner can I get this? Well, no, I don't want it next to the corner because I'm going to be growing several things. So like that. Should still be able to get over here. And over here. Okay. So now we'll replant those. Because that's the only thing I can, or I have to grow at the moment. I should take a trip to the island, though. Right, we've got more destinations. Okay, we've been to these two. I need to go to that one. Beacons we mark as orange. These other ones we mark as red. I think we've got some water. Ah, okay, that's a bit interesting. Gotta be careful that the water that I keep emptying this out because it looks like the salt processes faster. So I want to make sure that I keep that out. And for the moment, I'm going to still keep a hold of salt because it is useful. Where do I want to put salt, though? It's not really a rare one. I guess I'll just put it in with the common stuff. I suppose. Gonna put the posters back in here for now. Till I find a good place that I want them. And was that everything that we were building in here? Let's have a look. So there's a lot of non-functional stuff for decoration. Oh, I wanted to, I guess, build an aquarium and something else. So I need 2 glass and 1 titanium. I think I just put 1 glass here. Get that. Aquarium is large. And it sits on the floor, it seems. Not on the wall or anything. So maybe back here? Am I currently searching? Limestone. Okay. Good to know that there's a lot of limestone around still. I could put this right here. That way you don't notice the large reinforcement thing all that well. It's kind of hidden behind the aquarium. And I guess I can put fish in here. Can I put things other than fish in here? Let me grab titanium or something, see if I can do that. Just have an assortment of rocks as my fish. Use the aquarium as another storage space. I don't know. No. It says no to putting rocks in. So maybe normal fish. So if I go out here and say I grab one of these things, which are slow enough for me to grab. And then bring it in here. Okay. I can have an aquarium. What else can I make? I don't think I need... I might make another medical kit fabricator. No, that's a lot of stuff. Not yet. Could do another bulkhead if I were to, like... Actually, might not be a bad idea with the moon pool over here. Maybe make an extension, like a hallway right here. Attach the moon pool a little further out. That way, you know, if this part starts flooding, then I'll have a doorway right here in between the 2 big sections. I think I'm going to do that. Okay. Bulkhead, titanium and rubber. How much titanium? 3. 3. Grab one of those. Should probably unpark my ship before I deconstruct the shipyard. Oh, and it just drops me right into the ocean.
All systems online.
Okay. Interesting. So do that. Deconstruct this. Right. I suppose I also need the titanium to make the hallway. Which is what? Just two? 2 titanium? 1, 2. I also wonder if a place... Leave my ship alone, buddy. If the place does start flooding, if I can just close a bulkhead to stop the flooding to that particular area. Alright, and then moon pool attached. You don't like the ship being here, huh? Oh, I'll move it. I'll
Welcome
move it.
aboard, Captain.
You can be friendly toward each other. Alright. And now I put a bulkhead right here. Could have it at either spot. I think this spot looks better. Oh. That adds strength. Oh. I suppose there is a certain facing to this. I think that's right. The big double handle on the inside. This definitely looks like the inside of a door. This definitely looks like the outside. Okay. So as long as I keep making bulkheads between areas, I shouldn't have to worry. Kind of want to extend this out and add a bulkhead just for the sake of it. This guy's just sitting here watching me as I'm sitting here watching him. Maybe he likes my base. I don't know. That's gonna... It's a lot more salt. I should get some more plants. And then there's nothing in there. Was I done with everything here? I think I was going through it again to make sure. I want to make an exterior grow bed. I don't have any plants for it, but if I'm going to go out and grab a bunch of plants, then I probably want this. Spotlight, though. Fixed position lighting solution. I could possibly put a spotlight, depending on how much it lights up. Just light up some of this around here. Let's try that. What do I need for a spotlight? Or would I prefer floodlight? I think I'll try a spotlight first. 2 titanium glass. Use more of my quartz. Gonna switch this off. Oh wait, hold on. to have a look at everything. Yeah. We're going to do a bit of quartz searching, because I'm depending on how many spotlights I want, how good they are. You know, I might want a couple spotlights. All right. Also, I wonder if they are in a fixed position or not. Okay, cannot place them here, but I can place them on top. They do rotate fairly well. I do that. They rotate. Not sure if I want that. We'll see. I know it's not centered. This is just a test. And apparently I missed the night, so we'll have to test it or see how it works on another night. Power transmitter, I'm not sure if I need. I may need another generator, though. Wonder if I can attach something like over there. Because I don't necessarily want the reactor to be right in the middle. It's convenient and all, but it's also like in the way. I mean, not really in the way, but visually it's in the way. Especially if I have, well, I think I'm going to build a second one and remove the solar panels at this point. Depending on its cost, of course. Wiring kit? I think I can do that. Lubricant? Sure. Oh, I'm down to 3 silver, though. That's fine. That's fine. Don't use gold as much, though, it seems. Maybe that comes later. And lubricant, which requires this stuff again. Yellow seed pod things. Let's just go over here. Still got a few hanging around in places. Getting nipped at by the local wildlife. That's fine. Just want a couple of clusters. We'll head back. Grab a tube. Maybe I'll try that too. Maybe I'll try see if I can feed those things and get them to be my friend. this into lubricant. And another one. We'll put one away. Put the tooth away. I think we just needed some titanium to finish it up. Yeah. And we'll put it like this, so that they're facing each other. We don't currently have seeds yet. However, it's a bioreactor. Actually, I'm gonna keep that for my aquarium. Gonna grab this one. I want to see if fish work in it as well. Does. Okay. Probably not for as long, since it's smaller. But then again, you know, maybe it's different material, so it will last a different amount of time. Alright, there you go. Now we have a peeper in here as well. What are we scanning for? Quartz. There's a lot of quartz right over here. And over here. Well, there's a lot nearby too. How grown are these? 60%? Grab some more salt and one of the waters. No? You don't have another one? Okay. Oh, these provide 50 water. Okay. 15 ounces of pure H2O. There we go. What do I have on me? Salt. Oh, right. I remember. I was putting salt. Okay, I may need to move the locker. I was putting salt in here because I was using it to make water. Yeah. Well, let me redo this a moment. Alright. The locker can go on this side. And again, the reason why I have this is in the case that I come home and need food immediately. I want it near the entrance so I can just grab it quick. Batteries are charged, so we'll put them in here. I think I had a couple more that need one more charging. And it may look like I have a lot of batteries at the moment. I do. But I also know that batteries are required for power cells. And if there's power cells, you know, if a power cell is for a sea moth, I do know that there's a larger vehicle that reminds me. Let me check the vehicle station up here. Up here. So if there's larger vehicles, there may be larger batteries that I may need to be able to make. Vehicles. Cyclops, ingredients unknown. Prawn suit. Epic mech suit designed for navigating challenging environments on foot. Now I think I can make one of these. Plasteel, I think I can make. Aerogel I can make. Enameled glass I can make. Diamonds and lead I have. Let me try to make one of these, see what it's like. Alright, so plasteel, aerogel. Those are probably the hardest ones to make right off the bat, so we'll do that first. Alright, over here, plasteel is titanium and lithium. That should be easy. Enameled glass should be easy. What's the other one? Aerogel needs gel sacks and bees. I only have one ruby. I have to go and find some more rubies. Which I might be able to do. Which beacon was it? I think it was this one. Because it was 300 meters down, I think. Let me go do that real quick. I just want, well, how are these? Those are fine. I'm okay on food for the moment. If I need to, I'll abandon the quest and come back for food.
Welcome aboard All systems online.
Alright. Nope, that's the 500 one. Where is the 3? Oh, it's turned off. There we go. That one. Oh, that's a bit interesting. The 301 is nearby the 500 one. That might have some correlation. Not that I can get to the 500 one at the moment. The sea moth only goes down to 300, which is why I need to be careful, I say, as I run into every living thing. I believe this was over a crevice of some sort. Or maybe down in here. Oh, there's a ruby. There. I guess this is close enough. Let's have a look around for rubies. Looking for little red speckles on the walls. Oh, hello. I think I've seen this as well. Yeah, I think I wondered what that was as well before. Some pieces to scan. Is that something scannable? No. That's a closed container. Torpedo arm fragment. Well, now I'm glad I came back. Need to find another piece, though. Oh, and there's a little thing there. What is this? Is this a creature egg? Yeah, I'll make it. Alright, let's have a look around. Oh, rubies kind of glow in the dark. Hold on. Just to be sure. Yeah, those are rubies. And there's another gel sack. The quartz I'm gonna need more of. Another ruby. Maybe I should build a scanner room over here and scan for rubies. Or even see what there is to scan for. Alright, looking for another fragment. Oh. I think I bumped into something there. That could be something. Power cell charger. I missed that my first trip here. Lithium. Okay. Another gel. Pick those up. Because I'm going to be making aerogel. Alright, how many rubies do we have? 4? Okay, come on guys, stop bumping into me. It is interesting to note that you're not gonna at least get confused about which way is up and down, because the ship will always orient itself to be facing where up will always be at least in an upward direction from you. Okay. So back over here is where this is. So let's have a little bit of a look around. Is it easier to see the lights off? Not really. Or there's no more. That could also be the case. Okay, there's a ton of fish in here though, so I'm gonna have to hop out and do repairs. There's a ruby. There we go. Oh. Those things are in the area. I see. A lot of them. Okay. Maybe this place isn't as safe as I originally thought. Alright. Back at Seamoth. Let's have a little bit of a look around over here. Can't go too much deeper. But as long as we're in this, we should be okay. Just kind of looking around for more rubies, but it doesn't look like there's going to be very many more. There's one. Alright, that should be enough for now. I say as I see another ruby. Okay. Let's get out of here. And we'll head back this way. Heading home. Sound of whales. Somewhere up above somewhere. Thought that little plant was something, but I guess not. Whoops. Alright, back home we go. Kinda wish that I could set my base as a beacon, I guess. Maybe I can. I haven't actually looked. Alright, let's go over here. Quickly repair.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And park. Okay. Trees are grown. And we'll put a lot of this stuff away. Only making 2 aerogel. So that should be enough there. That goes in here. Lithium goes here. Salt goes here. Okay. Make a couple of these. And now we need ingots and 2 lithium. So 2 ingots for lithium. That's not an ingot. Grab 2 lithium. Oh wait, we need 4. And 10 of this. 1. There's a ton in here. There we go. Alright. Make 2 of these. use that to make plasteel. Alright. I've got 2 aerogel, 2 plasteel. What else do I need? Two diamonds, 2 lead, and 1 glass. So over here, 2 diamonds. Over here, we've got 2 lead. In here, got a glass. Which needs to be enameled. Okay. Now if this is the front, it's going to be building that way and may in fact drop whatever this thing is on top of my base. Let's find out. Alright, epic mech suit.
It is normal when first piloting a prawn suit to feel a sense of limitless power. Prawn operators receive weeks of training to counteract this phenomenon. You will have to make do with self-discipline.
Okay, we managed to miss the base. How much? It went right in between. Almost hit that, almost hit that.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, interesting. That's a new voice sound. Got 6 inventory things, which is different than that.
Calorie intake recommended.
Oh, so it is. Okay. Just having a bit of a jump around. Oh, we have a boost gauge over there. Okay. What happens if I jump up here? Can I park up here? Oh, hold on. Does this count as a vehicle? It is powered. Looks like it was trying to pull it in. Hold on. Maybe only one vehicle at a time. Let me find out.
All systems online.
I park over here. Get into the prawn suit. Jump up. It does. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm gonna need another one of these. Need another moon pool. However, I have been going for about 3 hours now, so I think that might be a good place to end it for the night. Let me go ahead, feed myself some of these.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Hungry enough to eat a tree. That should be good enough. Alright, well, I think I've made a decent amount of progress. You know, I don't know, like, story-wise, I haven't really made too much progress. But as far as uh, things, oh, I wanted to look in here. Is my base count? Doesn't seem like it. Right, put that back to there. No longer need to look at it. But I think I made a decent amount of progress. You know, I've got a new vehicle made. I've got a moon pool to store my vehicles. I need another one to store my second vehicle. I've got some decent power generation. That one's inactive. Guess it's used up the fish that I put in it. Let's go ahead and throw some of this in there. So now I have power generation. I've got battery chargers. I have bulkheads that can hopefully stop my base from flooding in the future. What else? We've got an aquarium. Can start collecting some fish. You know, throw them in there, see how well they do. And a couple of other things. You know, there's some other technologies that I am now working towards. I still need a modification station. Ooh, large room glass dome. Kind of want to build that. Because, I mean, I do really enjoy the way that this is. Wonder if I could put a chair in here. Just put a captain swivel chair just right in the middle. Just be able to have a look around the area. Oh, right. Forgot this room has dramatic music to it. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed the session. Still gonna play this next week, of course. But yeah, that's it for tonight, I guess. I will talk to y'all next time. Have a good night.